Do you think apparitions and other specters only haunt cities? If so, you are very wrong. The ocean is full of ghouls, dreadful creatures, and of course, ghost ships. Why are you looking at me like that? In today's video, we embark on a spectacular Halloween night on board Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell, not only to be the first to know all the latest about cruises and travel, but also to avoid being haunted by one of my terrible curses. Just kidding, who am I? Well, just in case, subscribe now. Hello cruise mates, welcome to Cruising the World, Halloween edition. I'm Horton Novak, or I used to be, and I will be your host today for a spooky voyage on board Resilient Lady, a haunted ship from Virgin Voyages. Okay, I don't know about you, but since I was a little girl, I have always loved ghost stories, horror movies, and of course, Halloween. Unfortunately, this wasn't a very celebrated holiday in Brazil, and to my surprise and disappointment, it's also not very popular in Australia, where I live today. My dream was to go to the United States in October and enjoy one of those fantastic Halloween parties that we see on TV and on the movies. However, my most convenient option was to embark on an American cruise ship sailing in Australia to celebrate Halloween in style. Well, I actually tried a few times without much luck, because although these were American vessels, they were catering to the Australian public, and the Halloween celebration on board were small or almost non-existent. I had already given up hope, and as you can see from my costumes in these photos, I was not expecting or prepared for the fantastic Halloween celebrations that I encountered on board the Virgin Voyages Resilient Lady during my Greece to Sydney voyage last year, and that is what I will share with you now in this video. Halloween is taken seriously on board the Virgin Voyages ship, and the celebrations were the highlight of the Resilient Lady's maiden Halloween voyage last October, which brought on board several Halloween-themed parties, shows, and options to celebrate the holiday in style. The drag queen on duty, the Diva, presented the Festival of Frights, a cabaret-style show at the ship's manor, packed with lots of music, dancing, and spook. Even the Ghostbusters showed up to celebrate. The traditional trivia game got a Halloween makeover. Dressed as the ghost-type Pokémon Gengar, the hilarious Andre presented a spectacular trivia section dedicated to horror fans. My team with Sabine and Anthony, the couple behind the YouTube channel Cruising Columns, came in second place to our surprise. The spirit of the season also took hold of the restaurants on board. The galley, the closest thing to a buffet on board the Virgin Voyages ships, was transformed with lots of Halloween pumpkins scattered around the area. The food also got into the spirit, with the Halloween-themed burger served on a completely black bun. Even the traditional desserts on board were also revamped with Halloween in mind. And not even the specialty restaurants were immune. But the celebrations on board peaked with a Halloween version of the popular Virgin Voyages Scarlet Night, where dozens of passengers gathered to celebrate Halloween in the most spectacular costumes, transforming the vessel's common areas into an almost authentic, haunted ship. The ship's corridors, restaurants, and bars were transmuted and gave way to a fantastic parade of creatures of the night. To close the celebrations in style, all the spooks got together for a spectacular party in the Red Room, the ship's super versatile theater. The space was transformed into a massive dance club, featuring DJs and even a prize for the night's best costume, a 7-night voyage on one of the company's ships. Wow! The competition was fierce, but the stunning Queen of Hearts, who by the way never broke character, was the night's winner. So what do you think? Would we embark on a Halloween voyage on board one of the Virgin Voyages ships? I certainly wouldn't miss the chance to embark on another of the spooky voyages in the future. Have you ever attended a Halloween party on a cruise ship? If so, please share your experience in the comments. I would love to know more about it. But that's all for today. Happy Halloween, ghosts! See you in the next video.